Start. I have some like notes on my phone because I don't want to forget to say anything, but I think I'm gonna say, let's just start from like the beginning, I guess. So like 11 or 12. Also, okay, let's talk about, let's say, sorry, I'm all over the place. So the main things I want to talk about are like eating disorders, and the only reason I'm saying them in quotations is because I haven't fully got like diagnosed with one, but I know that I've suffered with some form of like eating problem, if that makes sense. I'll get into that later. I wanted to touch on some things about anxiety, some depression stuff, feeling like alone, and suicidal thoughts. I'm sorry, this is gonna be so awkward to film. Because it's just weird, like, saying it out loud, I guess. But anyways, it all started around, like, sorry, I keep looking down because I don't want to forget anything. Around 11 or 12. I mean, that's not what I meant. 12 or 13. It, like, started... Okay, it started with me feeling like no one cared, that, like, I was in this alone. I still... Sometimes I feel like that now, but, like, not really. That was a lie. Sometimes I do a lot. And then it started to, like, really progress, like, all the, like, things I listed, in, like, grade 9. So when I was about, like, 14, 15, I think that's the age. I don't remember. Like, it kind of started for, like, when I got in, like, not, like, the wrong friend group. I just feel like at the time, I don't even want to say it was, like, the wrong friend group in grade 9 and 10. Like, the wrong crowd. I just feel like they just weren't for me, especially at that time. Like, it was really challenging, I guess. Which I don't want to go into detail on that, unless you want to hear more. But if not, then I'll just leave it at that. And then I started to, like, feel like, you know, like when you walk in the hallways or, like, just past someone and, like, randomly on the street that you literally do not know, and you just are like, they're staring at me. Do I look okay? Is my hair fine? Like, what are they thinking when I walk past them? Like, are they still looking at me? Like, those kind of thoughts. Then it started to become, like, I wouldn't say, like, mental breakdowns, but just, like, a lot of, like, I've had it. So, like, a lot of crying, like, being upset a lot. And then I did go to some counselors at school and outside of school. And I would say the ones outside of school, I felt too uncomfortable to talk about it. So I kind of just left it at that, which I do regret now. And then I did go to some school counselors, and I want to say they helped. A lot of the time I just said, like, you know, like, people like give you some advice and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, how are you feeling? Did it help? Blah, blah, blah. I'd always say yeah, because I just wanted to get the hell out of there. But I feel like for the most part, it, like, kind of helped. Like, just, like, simple, like, ideas, I guess, to, like, kind of help it. But at the same time, it was like, again, since I kind of felt like no one cared, I didn't really listen to what they were saying. And when I did, it like wasn't the advice that like I needed. I just kind of needed someone to like listen and, you know, I don't know. Also, at the time I went to these counselors, I only talked about like friend problems and like not like home problems, but just like that, like just the usual like stress and a lot on my plate, which wasn't really the case. It was about like eating disorders and stuff like that, which I never told them about, which is a big part that I should have, because if I did, then they would have been able to help me more. And then yeah, shouldn't even, I'm like laughing because I don't want to cry. Then it started to go into like feeling like joking about like, I feel like everyone does this. Maybe not everyone, but like a lot of people like, oh, like this work's so hard, I'm like so stressed out, I'm just like, I wish I was dead, I just want to kill myself, blah, blah, blah. Like those kind of like jokes, maybe not like that far, but like, you know what I mean, like those kind of like, oh my god, I'm embarrassed, like kill me, like those jokes. It started as that, and then and then it like progressed into like, not like physical stuff, but like mentally it did. Like when I would be driving, I'd think like, oh, what would happen if I did this? Or I would see, like, here's when like the eating kind of problems came into play, which is like, well, if I don't eat, how long will it take me till I'm still alive? Did I say that right? How long will it? Yeah, I think I did. And so it just kind of started with like those kind of thoughts. That's all I've ever, that's as far as I've gone. Like I haven't actually like done stuff like at all. Because part of me was like, since no one cares and since like life is like so hard and stuff like that for me at the moment, then why not just end all the problems? But I never like, but like again deep down I thought like I wanted to do it, but like I knew that I don't even know if that makes any sense. Like I knew I wanted to do it, but I also knew that I didn't want to do it. I don't know if that makes any sense. So there's that. And then in grade, I don't even know what, like, I don't know the proper ages, but like this is throughout like the whole 4 years, maybe like 5 years, from like maybe grade 7 to like, not, I guess right now, but like not really, like grade 11, so like last year, like age 16. So grade 9 and 10, also grade 9 to like 11, unless I, oh my god, it's starting again, my voice. Unless I was at home and never ate, and even when I was, I said I'd eat, but I never did. The reason for that is because I felt like if I was to eat in front of people, that it like, oh, they're gonna judge me, like, am I eating too much, like this, and this, like all the thoughts would just come. But in my head, if I thought, oh, I'm at home in my room alone, and I get to decide how much I eat, or I can just say I ate and don't. And I went through like, I don't know if these are like actual like binging phases, because I never actually like binged, but like, I don't know, because it's like I went all day without eating, and then I would have like a dinner or lunch, like not like a big meal, but like it's not like a small meal like breakfast, if that makes sense. So then if I ate that, then I would feel really sick, obviously, because I didn't eat anything all day. And so I'd be like, I would think that, oh my god, now I feel sick, I shouldn't have ate. So then this happened only 2 or 3 times, I think. I can't remember, like 2 or 3 times. This was, again, grade 9. 3 times meaning 3 times in the course of 3 years, grade 9, 10, and 11. I would throw up, like make myself, but I only did it 3 times because I honestly hate throwing up, because to me throwing up reminds me of being sick, and I don't like being sick. So I only did that 3 times. But every time I was done, I felt like I just felt bad about myself. Like, I felt bad that I did it, but at the same time I felt good, because I'm like, well, then I walked a lot that day, I didn't eat anything, so I burned all the calories that I needed to, and I don't have to worry about gaining anything because I didn't eat, which is not the case. Because with stress and everything like that, like, just because you're not eating, it just makes it worse. Like, you can gain weight with it, with stress and not eating and stuff like that. But then it's like, since I never ate and then I ate once, I don't know, it just, like, I felt bad, but at the same time I'm like, I also didn't care at the same time. Another thing, what else? I have, like, I don't want to touch, like, too much on it, unless, like, I just want to say, like, the basics of, like, just sort of my experiences, and so you guys know that, like, you're not alone. But I also will go into more detail if you want. Just let me know in the comments. I think that's kind of it. Oh, I also want to say that since, like, I don't even know what to say, like, the wrong friend group, I guess, for me, like, it wasn't like the wrong crowd. I just feel like, again, they were not for me, at least they're not for me, especially at that time. And so since, like, I think that was like grade 9 or 10, stopped being friends with them or something, or like 11, I don't remember. I felt like, since it like kind of ended, yeah, it ended like badly, so I felt like, since I put so much into those, like, friendships, that I felt like after them I couldn't really continue the actual real friendships that I have, and that I couldn't make any new ones, and if I did, then it would be from a distance. And looking back on that, that's so bad. Like, I really regret that. And there's one friend in particular, which I think she'll know what I'm talking about, is, or maybe she won't. We'll see. Is that, and I felt like when I got to a certain point, like, I kind of, like, shut down, or, like, I don't know, like, I said a lot of things, even though that, like, wasn't what I was feeling, or I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine, like, I wouldn't ever, like, say anything that was actually going on, and I found it, like, really hard to open up. And, like, when the person, or, like, when they would, like, when people would ask to hang out with me, I'd be like, oh, like, I can't, I have work, or, like, I have something to do. That's not true. I was sitting right here on my bed, because I just felt like I couldn't let anyone get close to me, because I don't want to hurt them, Like, I don't want to, like, ruin another friendship. Like, I didn't want to hurt them. So I started, like, pushing them away, because I'm like, that's the only way that I can go about not hurting them. Because I felt like I couldn't let anyone in my life. Oh my god, I'm starting to cry. I felt like I couldn't let anyone in my life, and that if I did, after a little bit, I wouldn't have them in my life anymore, and I didn't want that because I was scared of it. So now I regret it. Like, I really regret all of those things that I did. And I'm glad I have the friendships that I have now, because they are real ones. Oh my god. And I'm happy that I got the chance to say that. But yeah. Honestly, like, I kind of regret to take these off. I kind of regret doing all the stuff that I did. Like, I guess, like, getting in the wrong crowd and, like, not eating and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, if I didn't do that, would I be here now? Would I, like, I'm, so far in life, I'm honestly right now the strongest I've ever been. And again, I'm grateful that I get the chance to say that and believe that. I just feel like if I didn't go through those things, then I wouldn't be here today. So I'm grateful, but I'm also a little sad that, like, I had to go through that stuff to get to where I am now. But before I go, just know that you're not alone. And that if you need to say anything or just talk and not even get advice, just to, like, say stuff. My Instagram's down below. Just help yourself. Be kind to yourself. I'm really trying now. Like, now, I've gotten to 2 meals a day. I sometimes have 3, but I at least have gotten to 2. That's a lot for me, which sounds crazy, but it is. Oh, another thing for, like, kind of eating problems before, again, I go, is that I kind of still do it now. It's really hard to get out of it, is count calories. It was so bad. Like, I had to be on point. No, not on point. I would always have to be under it. And if not, then I wouldn't eat the next day. And that was really bad. But now I'm trying to find some help, like some good therapists, and just figure my shit out. I just know that you're not alone. I'm right here. If you need to talk, my DMs are open. I just thought I'd share this video because why not? Hopefully it helps someone. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to say. Yeah, I'll leave some, like, resources in the description of, like, some online things that I found that help. Just know that I am getting some help now. I do not, right now, I don't have any suicidal thoughts. And I'm very grateful that I get the chance to say that, because I've had music to help me. I've had my friends. I've had some family members. Oh my god, my voice. I've had some family members. So I finally now know that I don't need to push people away. And I've learned to just be kind to yourself. In life, you only get one body, so don't fuck it up. Just don't mess it up. Just know that you're loved, and you'll get through it. It's hard, but really hard. But again, you'll get through it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you. I will see you guys next Thursday.